Kaya Jackson.
Good morning. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you for allowing me this opportunity. I cannot even begin to tell you how honored I am to be in front of you right now. This moment is a big one for me, and I am so grateful that you're here willing to hear my daughter's Egypt story. My name is Kaya Jackson. I am a resident of South Carolina for the last 27 years. I graduated from Travelers Rest High School. My husband and I live in Greenville with our 5 children. My daughter Egypt Brielle Henderson died February 26, 2024 at 3:37 a.m. She was 10 years old. About 9 of those years was a miracle, according to her neurosurgeon. Egypt was diagnosed with shaken baby syndrome, and also known as abusive head trauma. At 18 months, on February 23, 2015, Egypt's biological father beat my baby in the back of the head until she was unconscious during visitation at his home. Doctors told me he waited greater than 24 hours to call 911. After removing part of her brain, her doctors told me she wouldn't make it through the night. The next 9 years, my baby was quadriplegic, cerebral palsy, epilepsy, chronic lung disease, partially blind, scoliosis, hip dysplasia, and a feeding tube, and needed 24-hour round-the-clock care. My daughter's life changed. Egypt loved to smile. I think about who would my daughter be if Egypt was not beaten and shaken. Would she have grown up to be a doctor, a lawyer, a ballerina? Would she have been the scientist that found a cure to cancer? Who would my grandkids be? Egypt left a family, a mother traumatized by not only the abuse, but also the lack of things being done to prevent this from happening to others. Her abuser would be out of prison in 4 years. No justice had been served to my sweet girl, Egypt. Egypt was born a healthy baby and loved to play. There were times that I found myself wanting to stay in bed and hope that my loss was just part of a bad dream. However, I choose the other option. I choose to pick myself up and do something, to move away from my defeat and towards change. I choose to make a change to help other families, not go through what I've been through. Egypt's law will be beneficial going forward to protect families, because delayed death shouldn't stop criminals from being held responsible for their actions. I'm here to ask you to join me in remembering Egypt and bringing justice to families who've been affected from their loved ones being taken away too soon for someone else's actions. My daughter's death certificate says homicide from complications of shaken baby syndrome. So homicide is homicide, even if it's delayed death. I miss my daughter so much, and I'm standing here to fight for all victims of South Carolina. Even though I know my baby will never have justice, but going forward, no other family should go through what me and my family been through. Egypt law will help protect families. And again, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Certainly, I feel for you. I do. Thank you for sharing that with us and coming here. And thank you for speaking to Representative Jones about what happened. So thank you very much. Any members have any questions or any comment? No? All right. Thank you very much.